Welcome back to What's Next Garage. Today is the final day for this Grasshopper build. Make sure you stick around to the end. There'll be a big surprise. Here we go. I'm glad Mother Nature's got her snowing outside and it's not 60 degrees and sunny and warm so that the grass is growing. All we got to do with this baby is we got to get the valve covers on, bolt up all the attachments, the electronics, the guards, the electric clutch, and then we'll drop her back inside. We'll leave the plugs off. We'll crank it over a little bit to try and get some oil flowing, and then we'll fire it off. I just need to get an oil filter for this, and that's it. So let's get this thing going and get it done. The spark plugs are in pretty good shape. We'll do some old-fashioned spark plug gapping, so 30 thou or 0.76 millimeters. Oh, it's a little bit high, or a little bit tight. Let's just bend that guy up a little bit. There we go. Right? I mean, we're going only to 20 foot-pounds. We'll go. It'll go. There it is. There's 20. Let's just make sure everything spins now and see. Wow, we got some compression. These are just the paper gaskets. Probably would have been a hell of a lot easier with this all apart. But who cares? What do you know, right? You know, if you don't do it the hard way, you do it the not hard way. Let's get this guy peeled off of there. Okay. And let's put this screw through so we can kind of get lined up, which is nice. Okay. And we can actually get this guy up here, in there. We can get it lined up. And then we can stick it. There we go. Neat. That's very nice. .66 inch-pounds and then 88 inch-pounds. Okay, 66 and 88. Oh man, I got a busted screw there. That was broke before, so let's, man, we'll have to drill that one out. Nope, time to, well, that's a good center hole start, I guess. Let's drive a center hole in there. And we'll drill it. All right, so we're running a 200 thousandths drill in there. This is one thing I wish I would have learned, but I never did. I never took the time to learn how to sharpen my own drills. Let's see what happens here. Nope, nothing. Dang it. So I think we're clear down there. Perfect. Yeah, there was probably a little piece of drill. Oh, there's a piece of that. There's a piece right there. We'll have to get that out of there before we tap it. So you can see the little bit I have that's left. Oh, you know what? Look at this. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Somebody tried to drive in a frickin' sheet metal screw. So we're gonna tap that for 1/4 and we're just gonna be done with it. But you know, people do what they gotta do to make the job get done. just make sure that this is clear. Just pull through these. Ah, perfect. All right. This might do it. So I have this that can go, oh, almost. Oh, that is so close. Well, perfect. Goes right in there. And we'll just get something and tap, tap, tap that. A little bit further back and we'll be good to go. Had to fire up the American rotary phase converter to get this job done. All right, we just need to drive this guy in, and we need to drive him in square. And with the aid of this, we can even turn this around. It's even better. Perfect. And that's it. That is in there. Nice. Quarter inch. Once we get the motor to turn over, then we'll do some alignment here. But as now I'm going to get everything bolted down, ground strap everything, and then we'll go from there. Don't forget to make sure that you get your linkages hooked up, because sometimes when they're already bolted down, you can't do them. So it's important to get your linkages in. Wait a minute. This guy's gotta go in there. There we go. I'm gonna pull this guy off of there, and then we're going to take. We're gonna do a little funnel and funnel trick. So we're gonna take this little guy. Let's get down there and take a look at that. Taking this, we're putting this in there. Then, putting this in there. And we're just gonna get some oil, kind of pre-charge that pump. So it's gonna take a little while to get down there. I wish I could blow on there. I wonder if I loosen up that filter. Nah, this is not working like I wanted it to. We're gonna make a little bit of a mess. So I'm gonna put oil into this filter. I typically don't do this, but I really wanna make sure that we have everything we need to be successful here. So I'm gonna fill this up. It's gonna make a little bit of a mess. So this ought to be pretty keen. So we're just gonna try and, I mean, obviously it's gonna leak as we're spinning it in, so it doesn't even matter to try and, we just try and do it quick. There we go. There, we did it nice and quick. That's what paper towel is for. We can just tighten this baby up. There we go. Clean it off, and there's our April up on top. Now it's gonna leak, it's gonna drip oil for a while because of what I did. So I'm not worried that it's leaking there, not at all. But we need to get something on there to make it spin better. That was our first spin over. So I have no fuel in there, nothing. We're gonna give it a 12-volt boost. And we're gonna see if oil comes out of here. Here we go. Oh, there's oil, there's oil. I had oil flying out of there. Good. We got oil coming out of there now. That's awesome. I saw oil. All right. So we had a good pipe of oil coming out of there. All right, so here we're gonna go again. Okay. That was really good. So that's the return, and that's the supply. So we've got our heat exchanger filled up. So I'm happy with the pressure now. So we know the oil pump's going. We know we're all good that way. And the red pressure light is off, so that's good. That's good. So its oil pressure is satisfied. Okay, here we go. Holy cow. Okay. We got started. Oil pressure is met. Sounds pretty good. Nothing leaking. So we got everything going. We're just going to check underneath for leaks. We see nothing dripping. And we'll just go over the engine one more time. See, it's starting to heat up nice. Sounds really strong. We're almost ready. We're just waiting for the belts for the mower, and then we're gonna get this one out of here. All right, I'm gonna start it up, and I'm gonna put you right there by the exhaust because it's been sitting now for a while. I'm gonna give it a little choke, and now we're gonna start it. Look for any smoke. All right, we're in the seat. So we got the handles for the forward and back. Now that's the brake on, and now I'm turning the brake off. Now, we start it up. Starts up good. Little throttle. Bring these in. We can move. No problem. Throttle up. I won't even go full throttle. Plenty of power. I'm going to go to this throttle. I'm going to throttle it back. Fire's right up, no problem. Yeah, I think that's good. So with this one, total parts was $238 for the piston rings, the head gasket, and belts for the PTO. And it's $100 for labor. So I think that's a fairly good deal, 338 bucks. You got a rebuilt motor, completely rebuilt. Oil cooler's flush. We welded up the bracket that holds the electric clutch from spinning. That's going to do it for this episode of What's Next Garage Grasshopper Lawnmower Edition. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Today we're going to remove this head that I put the heel coil in and put a new head on. I'm going to try and do everything right here, taking those bolts off. I should get enough play to be able to slide that over. We're going to see how far I have to disassemble. So let's start disassembling. if I just fall. There we go. Look at that, head fell right off. Okay, there we go. Head's off. And we're gonna put a new head gasket on there. So now we're gonna go over to the bench and we're gonna build our new head. Here's our new head and all Kohler parts. So this will be hardware kit. This I don't understand. They send rockers, push rods, and valves all in the bag loose. I have to check those valve seats. And then this is going to be the cylinder head kit. And I'm going to actually double up on the exhaust gaskets because the exhaust side on number 1 cylinder is so rough. So what I'll do is get all the lapping tools out and I'll lap this. Then I'll throw her in the ultrasonic cleaner, clean everything up, install the intake valve seal, and we should be good to go. Stand by. We've got the head, the valves in, valves lapped, studs in. Now these little holes here, I imagine they have self-tappers that go into there. Now we'll make sure head looks good. We've got the gasket on there, and on we go. Just this little bracket here, we gotta kind of get out of the way. And there. And head is landed. There's 30 and 1. 31, starting at number 1. 1, whoo. Let's see if we can get this thing to start. Okay, good. Right, and right. Okay, let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. Choke, choke. Holy cow, fired right up. We'll let her warm up. That fired right up. That didn't even stumble. Wow. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of What's Next Garage. We finally got the Grasshopper all done. We're still getting rain and cold weather here in Wisconsin in April. So I've been pretty lucky. The reason we replaced the head, as you saw in the videos leading up to this, that one was stripped out. Now I never even put any pressure on that and it stripped out. So that was on the hot side, that was on the exhaust side of the number 2 head. Perhaps all the leak there overheated that and annealed that aluminum a little bit, making it soft. it's hard to say. So we're gonna get this baby out the door, and I'm not certain what's gonna be coming up next. Hopefully getting close to garden time. We have to finish up the drain tile on the new concrete. Who knows? We'll get something going. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.